The phrase means that life is short and fleeting, like a temporary stay or dwelling in the world. It emphasizes the transient nature of human existence, suggesting that we are like travelers or guests in this world, not permanent residents. This idea often invites reflection on how we live, what we value, and how we face impermanence. The guest house of time. In a quiet, windswept land, nestled between two ancient mountains, stood an old guest house known only to those who had begun to question the nature of their journey. There were no maps to find it. Only those who wandered deeply enough ever stumbled upon its doors. Its walls were weathered, its windows dusty with the breath of time, and yet each visitor felt something oddly familiar upon entering, as if they had always known this place. One such visitor was Elias, a man who had traveled far and wide in search of meaning. He had worn many names, played many roles. Student, lover, merchant, poet. But none had ever seemed permanent. His heart had grown tired with the weight of trying to make things last. When he arrived at the guest house, an old keeper greeted him. She did not ask for a name or a coin. She only said, "Stay as long as you need, but know this. All who enter must one day leave." Elias took a room with a creaky bed and a lantern that flickered even without wind. Days passed, or maybe years. Time moved strangely here. He met other guests, some laughing at the fire, some weeping silently in corners, others packing hurriedly, eager to leave without knowing why. They spoke of memories, regrets, and questions that never had answers. One evening, Elias sat with the keeper by the fire. "Why do people come here?" he asked. She smiled, stirring the embers. "Because they begin to sense that life is not a place to own, but a path to pass through. This world is a guest house, Elias. We are not its masters. We borrow breath, time, and even each other. What matters is not how long you stay, but how deeply you live while you are here." Elias fell silent. For the first time, he did not feel the need to hold on. To names, to moments, to meanings. He began to write letters he would never send, sing songs with no end, and speak to the moon like an old friend. He came to understand that joy was in the passing, sorrow in the clinging, and peace in the acceptance of the temporary. One morning, without fanfare, Elias rose before dawn. He left a note by his bed. "Thank you for the stay." As he stepped beyond the guest house's door, the wind did not howl. The mountains did not move. But inside him, something had shifted. A quiet knowing that he was never meant to stay, only to pass through with open eyes and an open heart. And so he walked on, not seeking forever, but embracing the wonder of now.